to the 30-day rice challenge finale. We're ready for some results. So, first thing, quantity of food. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I had plenty of food to eat. So I actually gave this one 5 stars all the way across the board. So I really and truly enjoyed having a big, huge salad every day. I enjoyed being able to even eat the amount of rice that I cooked for myself every day. There was plenty of rice. I was really never hungry. So in terms of quantity of food, you could eat as many vegetables as you want, which sometimes it was hard to eat enough vegetables, to be honest with you, because I just didn't prepare enough. Could have any amount of fruit that I wanted. So, on days that I had a Korean melon, I ate the whole darn thing because it was delicious and, 150 calories or something like that. So quantity of food, there was plenty. Quality of food. This to me is basically, did I like the food that I was eating? Was it good quality food? And I gave it a 4.5 stars. Sorry about the not being able to figure out how to make the last star half yellow and half white. I really don't know how to do that. But anyways, so 4.5 stars. And the reason that I said 4.5 stars for quality of food is simply because there were a few things that I would have liked to have had that I couldn't have. So quality being, I would have liked to have had a sweet potato. That would have been pretty cool. Avocado, when we had sushi rolls, I would have liked to have had an avocado in there. That would have been pretty nice too. Those are just a couple little things though. So long term, this might have been difficult for me really long term because there'd be a few things that I'd be like, I gotta figure out how to get that in my diet because I really do like those things. So quality, 4.5 stars for sure. So the next thing would be the effectiveness. Did I actually lose any weight? And to be honest with you, yes, I did. Did I lose a lot of weight? No, I did not. However, I gave it 2.5 stars, and the reason that I gave it 2.5 stars, I'll actually explain this to you. This is how this works in my brain. So if you go on a challenge and you don't lose any weight, but you don't gain any weight, so you eat what you want on this challenge and you don't gain any weight, to me, you get a star for that. So then if you lose half of a pound a week, which would have been a total of 2 pounds, you get 2 stars, and so on. So 3 stars would have been if I'd lost a pound, 4 stars, 1.5 pounds, 5 stars would have been if I'd lost 2 pounds a week. So, as you guys know, I lost a total of exactly 3 pounds, which essentially equals out to be about 2.5 stars. So, I personally find that fantastic. And the reason is like I've told you before, I already had a really good diet in terms of I don't really eat oils, I do eat a lot of fruit, I do eat a lot of vegetables. My diet was pretty good. If I'd come into this from a standard American diet where I had cheeseburgers once a week or pizza once a week or french fries once a week, and I'm sure a lot of people in this world do that more than once a week, I probably would have lost more weight. In fact, I'm sure I would have lost more weight because my body would have gone, whoa, what are all these vegetables going on here? But I was already used to eating a lot of vegetables. So I was happy with that. 3 pounds in a month to me is quite doable. And in a long-term basis, if I was to continue, it would be fabulous to me. So next thing is, was it easy? Did I have a hard time with this diet? I gave this 4 stars. I didn't give it 5 stars simply because, I really did find this diet pretty easy, guys. I really did. But you really kind of can't go out to eat on this type of a diet. I mean, maybe you could go to a Chinese restaurant, but I don't know how you would go about, or an Asian restaurant of some sort, I don't know how you go about not getting the oil in your diet. Being whole food, plant-based, no oil, makes eating out challenging no matter what. So you could probably go maybe to like I don't know what they're called, the Golden Corral or something like that, like a salad place, and have like a salad bar, but there'd be a lot of things on that salad bar that you couldn't eat. So was it easy to do? Yes, because I prepared all my food at home. Would it have been easy to do if I was used to eating out on a regular basis? No, not at all. So for me, it really was kind of easy, but for maybe somebody else who's used to not being able to just stop and pick something up quick, it would be really difficult for them. Because even if you have oil in your diet and you're vegan, you're kind of a little bit of a junk food vegan, but if you do, you could stop and get french fries at McDonald's, or you could stop and get a pizza somewhere and just have them leave the cheese off, or there's lots of different things that you could stop and grab if you were okay with the oil. I'm totally not okay with the oil, guys. So that really does make it a little bit more difficult. However, I think 4 stars is generous. I think that probably is about the level of difficulty of this diet. So next, sustainability. And this was a biggie. Really and truly, this was a real big thing to me. There's no point in doing a diet challenge if you don't think this is something that you can sustain. What is the point in doing something for 30 days if you're miserable the whole time and you don't want to continue it after the 30 days? Really and truly, you know? I mean, it's good to try things, and so to try something for 30 days, if you're going to try a diet style, you got to give it 30 days to find out whether or not this is really, really worth it for you. So I actually gave this 4 stars as well. And the only reason being is I do find this sustainable. I love rice. It's awesome. And I can't imagine anything better in life than having rice with a whole bunch of vegetables on it and sauce. You know, you can't go wrong. You could have barbecue sauce. You could have sweet and sour sauce. You could have, there's all sorts of things you could have. But it does come back to one of the things we talked about earlier, and the fact that I couldn't have a sweet potato. And my husband would make some like barbecue soy curls, or if you don't know what soy curls are, they're awesome. Look those up for sure. But soy curls with maybe some better than bouillon broth and vegetables and make like a soup kind of thing. Or peanut butter really turned out to be not that big a deal to me. I didn't realize it wasn't going to be that big of a deal until after I started this. Giving that up was not an issue. But the avocados was difficult. So sustainability wise, long term, there would be a few things that I would be like, I really wish I could have whatever. So that would have been a little bit difficult. But I did give it 4 stars because honestly, I really like rice and I really like vegetables, and so I could continue to eat those things. So overall rating, 4 stars. I just added all the stars up and divided by the total number of stars. Got an 80%. That would be 4 stars. So I think that this is a doable diet. If somebody wanted to try it, I totally would support you in your effort to do that. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a great challenge to try to figure out some of the things. There were a few meals that I found in there that absolutely are going to become part of our rotation. So like that cabbage soup that I made, phenomenal. Totally going to be something we repeat. That zucchini casserole, it actually turned out to be really good. I'd made it twice. It was very, very good. And for the kids' sake, you know, adding that day of cheese to it made it really good to them. So there were definitely some meals that I made that I would not have made prior to this that are definitely going to be something that I would continue with. So overall, I think the diet was great. I would definitely, if I wanted to do, say I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to just eat good food, and I wanted to do it for a couple of weeks before I decided to do another diet challenge, I would totally go back to this way of eating. No problem, hands down. It was a good diet. It was a good challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I think this was great. And stay tuned because I'm going to be bringing you another video next with whatever diet challenge I decide to do next. Little teaser, I'm kind of flip-flopping between 2 right now. There's 2 diets that I would really like to try, and I can't decide which I want to do. So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one, and I will catch up with you guys again tomorrow.